I'm Natasha Hayes, and welcome to my channel named That Classical Tune. What I'm going to try to do is to introduce you to common themes and help you remember them. You know how sometimes you'll think, I know that piece, what is it? And you know it, but can't come up with the name. And so this is for you. They're amusing lyrics, I hope, that tell a little bit about the piece. And they're both for people who just want to know more about classical music, and also to some extent for people who are taking music appreciation and who need to study these various common themes for exams. After I present them, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of information about the piece, and also a little bit perhaps about the composer as well. I usually try to choose a motif that is the most common. It won't necessarily be the first theme, although it often is. And hopefully you will enjoy these. These lyrics are from Vivaldi's Four Seasons, which is one of the most played pieces anywhere, and you'll often hear it in restaurants or when you're waiting for somebody to answer you on the phone, or in other places, but they are very beautiful. Vivaldi Four Seasons, Spring, first theme. Vivaldi honored the spring with a tune that's pleasant to sing, and the instruments all are string. Vivaldi honored the spring with a tune that's pleasant to sing, and the instruments all are string. The violins play so sweetly, so sweetly, so neatly, they welcome the air of spring. Vivaldi's Summer, first theme. Summer, bummer, how I wish air conditioning were outside. Autumn, first theme. This is one where the idea of various themes and motifs being a specific character is more obvious. Autumn celebration with wine for the libation. They sleep and revive again. Peasants then go hunting the creature they're pursuing, the solo violin. This is the second movement of Winter. The first movement has an enormous amount of screeching of the violins and is supposed to portray ice. So there's a reason I'm doing the second one. Winter serene and it's quiet and elegant, you can't deny it. From this we surmise the Vivaldi was wise. He knew not one iota about Minnesota in winter. So you have just listened to the themes from Vivaldi's Four Seasons, obviously spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and they were written from 1718 to 1720. They're all violin concertos, and they're the best known examples of Vivaldi's work, for sure. What is interesting about them is that during the Baroque period, which is when Vivaldi wrote, it was pretty unusual to actually tell a story within the piece of music that you wrote. But Vivaldi did in these, and in fact wrote a little bit of information for his listeners about what they were about. There's a story to go with each season, and for example, the autumn one is about peasants celebrating, as it's said in the lyrics. He tried to musically invoke things such as a barking dog, storms, hunters, icy weather.